Did you know that there is an axis of symmetry in China's capital, Beijing? It shaped the entire layout of the city and has woven together its development over 700 years. This is the Beijing Central Axis.
Here is the southern starting point of the Beijing Central Axis, Yongdingmen Gate. Spanning 7.8 kilometers through the heart of the city, this historic axis connects a series of iconic landmarks. From south to north, they are Yongdingmen Gate, the Temple of Heaven, Tiananmen, the Forbidden City, Jingshan Hill, the Bell and Drum Towers, among other sites. Together, they make up the longest urban axis in the world. In 2024, the Beijing Central Axis was inscribed on UNESCO World Heritage List. Historically, Beijing has been the capital city for many dynasties. There's a memorable quote in Master Lu's Spring and Autumn Annals, a record of Chinese classics. Kings choose the center of the world to establish their country, the center of the country to establish their palace, and the center of the palace to establish their temple. It was necessary for emperors to convey an important message, the supremacy of centrality. Centrality represents a visible sense of order. In its planning, construction, and improvement, Beijing Central Axis was inspired by an ideal design. The Central Axis began to be built in the 13th century during Yuan Dynasty and laid the foundation for the city's layout. In the 16th century, the Central Axis took shape with the construction of significant structures and city walls. During Qing Dynasty, it was further maintained and refined. The ancient Beijing was a walled city like the Chinese character Zhong. This vertical line passing through the walled city is the Central Axis. For 700 years, the axis showed the idea of central power in the capital's planning and created a symmetrical city layout. Jingshan Hill is the highest point along the Central Axis. Standing here and looking to the distance, you can see imperial palaces, sacrificial structures, and government buildings. Everything from rituals to celebrations revolved around the Central Axis.
As the capital of a unified multi-ethnic country, Beijing, especially the area around the Central Axis, has long been a place where diverse cultures came together. Imperial traditions, religious practices, and everyday life coexisted in harmony along the axis.
The next stop is Hulong.
At the northern starting point, the Bell and Drum Towers once marked time for the entire city during the Yuan, Ming, and Qing dynasties. In the Yuan Dynasty, the area was also a bustling commercial hub and important gateway for Sino-foreign trade. At the southern end of the axis, many lively cultural and entertainment venues gradually emerged during the Ming and Qing dynasties.
Even today, the evolution of Beijing is still being influenced by the Central Axis. From the Olympic Park, a treasured Olympic legacy from the northern extension, to the Beijing Daxing International Airport in the south, these landmarks have put the Beijing Central Axis on a broader global stage.
To help residents and travelers experience the charm of its world heritage, Beijing has undertaken over 1,600 cultural relic protection projects since 2012. The axis is more than just a line of historic buildings. It's a living story of Beijing's transformation over time.
It's where tradition meets modern life and energy keeps radiating. Once you walk along this line, you'll find that every step forward draws strength from looking back at history.